Hi guys, this is Vol, and we are finally at the beginning of the end of the round of 16 for the VRI, Vol's Random Race Invitational Tournament. This is the last game of the round of 16. We've got Kimura as Chaos here, and his opponent is Deathwing DA, Deathwing Dark Angels. And Deathwing has got Sisters of Battle, as you can see here. Now, I just want to set everybody up for a little bit of disappointment later on in this particular game. I have already watched this replay, and there is a sync error towards the end of it, so we'll be deprived of the last couple of minutes of the game. When we reach that point, I'll just explain what happens afterwards and tell you what happens at the end and who wins and why. But unfortunately, this is very, very disappointing. Probably one of the players forgot to actually save the replay directly rather than renaming the temporary replay file, and that's what's happened. So sorry about that, guys. This is going to be a very disappointing ending to this commentary, but at least we can see what happens during the most of it. This is the first time we've got Sisters of Battle versus Chaos. Looks like Deathwing has gone for a Sisters of Battle squad rather than Seraphims. It looks like Kimura is heading around, capping some of the points further away from his opponent at the back of his base and so on, with a few cultists. Setting a Missionary and Sisters of Battle squad over here, Deathwing is, that is. And they'll be intercepting those cultists very shortly once they come around the corner. And here they are now, but looks like Kimura's got he's got a listening post up already, but those cultists very weak because of forced labor, and the Sisters of Battle picking them off straight away. Ouch, that looks nasty. And now they're going to work on this listening post, so wow, that was a bit of a nasty attack there from Deathwing, but let's see whether Kimura can deal with it shortly. And here he is with his Chaos Lord, so sending the Sisters of Battle back to the base. They've got a Canoness just produced now and ready to go, so maybe she'll have a better time against the Chaos Lord. Over to the west, we're sending out a squad of Chaos Space Marines. In the meantime, in the foreground, you've got another Heretic rebuilt there, putting up a listening post. And over here, it's just a single Chaos Lord against the Sisters of Battle Canoness, as well as a lot of Sisters of Battle there, Battle Sister squads. And Chaos Lord retreating, knows he can't take all of them at once. He is powerful, but not quite that powerful. And over at the western side, we've got some Chaos Space Marines having intercepted this worker here. Not sure if there'll be enough to take him out. A very tough worker. He's not as weak as some of the other races' workers, I believe. And now this is Battle again putting pressure back on this listening post here. I'm not sure whether it's been actually completed or not by the Heretic, but it won't make too much of a difference. It's been completed enough to hold out for a short period of time, and it just remains to be seen whether Kimura can bring in any reinforcements to push them back or not. So yeah, over at the west, this relic has been denied from Deathwing. Got the Chaos Space Marines there, and a group of cultists as well, forcing back this missionary. He's on very low health. I think Deathwing will be able to pull him back. And still hasn't taken out this listening post here. It's I guess weak building damage from those Battle Sisters means that it's going to be a while before they can take it out. And this is cool. Just should point out, over the west there, we've got a LP2 preventing the Chaos Marines from advancing, but over the east, looks like Kimura has built another squad of Chaos Space Marines, and he's using that combined with his Chaos Lord there. This LP2 is, this is supposed to be very weak. It's been taken out now by the Battle Squad, so they finally managed to do the job. Kimura immediately putting a new one back on and getting started with it. But looks like that's enough Chaos Forces to push back the Sisters of Battle. There's only one Battle Sister squad, and there's only one, obviously only one Canoness, but it's leader versus leader combined with a single squad of each. I'm not sure why he hasn't started on that relic with those cultists. I guess it's just a little bit of a slow multitasking error there by Kimura. And Sisters of Battle having another go at that listening post again, but this time looks like Kimura's brought in a second squad of Chaos Space Marines. There's the Heretic being killed again, I think. Was that the Heretic? Yeah, I think it was. And now the Sisters of Battle have to retreat around the east here, so all the way back to their base. Now, I just want to point out it's really cool that we've got this particular matchup. Cultists charging in straight away to the Sisters of Battle squad. They don't want to have a firefight with them, much more comfortable in combat. And I think cultists will actually beat Sisters of Battle in close combat if there's enough of them. I'm not sure if Kimura has quite enough cultists, but bringing in a second squad, so that will do it. I was just going to say that Sisters of Battle versus Chaos is a matchup that we haven't had. In fact, we've only had Sisters of Battle once in this tournament, so this is the second appearance of the Sisters of Battle. We've had Chaos plenty of times. We've mainly had Orcs, to be honest, in this tournament so far. Anyway, looks like Kimura's taking up a defensive position in his bunkers. Sorry, not in the bunkers, the craters. What am I talking about, bunkers? And over at the west, those Sisters of Battle having to retreat, there's an LP2 there. Oh, looks like behind the Chaos Space Marines, looks like Deathwing's putting down a listening post on that relic. He's actually right behind the enemy lines there. All Kimura has to do is push back, just pull his forces back a bit, and he can take out that relic. He'll be boxed into that area though, so we'll see whether he does. He actually he is moving back right now, so maybe he knows, or maybe he just wants to check. But here come the Chaos Space Marines now, moving through the entrance to this little grotto here, this little enclosure, going immediately for the worker so that he can't repair. And the Sisters of Battle cutting onto this, moving forward, and they're going to take up position here. All Deathwing has to do, I feel, is upgrade that to an LP2, and he'll have the Chaos Forces trapped there. The Chaos will have to actually run through the Sister Battle to get out. I don't think that will be as difficult a job as I'm making it out to be, but still, they're in a position where the Sister Battle can box them, and as you can see here, the Chaos Forces are just standing the ground and shooting though, and this kind of troop versus troop combat will favour the Chaos Space Marines because they're slightly better quality troop than the Sister Battle. Bear in mind that on the minimap you can see that the cultists are actually coming in to flank the Sisters as well, coming in through there. So had the Sisters Battle stayed there for too long, the cultists would have been able to engage them in close combat, and it probably would have gone the way of the Chaos anyway. Excuse me. So looks like that listening post has been destroyed. The cultists moving back through the Chaos Space Marines to decapture the relic. In the meantime, there's a firefight here, which the Sisters Battle are losing yet again, and they're forced back again. That Canoness is on very low health, so it would be a bit of a disaster if Deathwing lost the Canoness. And then it'll be very difficult to deal with the Chaos Space Marines indeed. Looks like we've got some Flamers here, but I don't think Flamers are going to be very good against those Chaos Space Marines, especially in such large numbers with the Chaos Lord nearby. Looks like we've got a pristine Sanctuary there, obviously needed for the Flamers, but probably upgrading other things as well. Looks like we're tier 2 for Kimura, so that's nice. He's got the Sacrificial Circle going down, so that'll be some handy upgrades. He'll be able to get to tier 3 even quicker. Doing that, Chaos Space Marines bravely pushing through into the Sisters Battle base. That the Chaos Lord taking all of the flak with that LP2. It's killing him very slowly but surely. Chaos Space Marines pushing forward, ignoring the turret for now, and firing away at the Battle Sister squads. Chaos Space Marine Lord pulling back now. And these Chaos Space Marines are totally content to be in a firefight. They don't care about the Flamers at all. Inferno Pistol now from the Canoness, though, that will do a little bit more damage. Chaos Space Marines pulling back, maybe for that reason, who can tell. We've even got a third Sister Battle squad armed with Flamers as well, so Deathwing going very heavy on the Flamers. I think that's a mistake, just so late at the game. I mean, Flamers can be a useful thing to rush with, but at this point where Chaos has actually hit the mid-game, it's going to have a whole bunch of handy abilities, and can even get, you know, Corn Berserkers or whatever. Don't think it's the best choice. Inferno Pistol, always a good choice though. That's a really handy gun. Does a lot of damage. 3 Sisters Battle squads. Even so, even with the 3 Sisters of Battle squads there, the Chaos entrenched in that crater have got 2 well-reinforced squads. The Chaos Lord has rejoined one of those squads because he's injured, and I don't think the Sisters of Battle will be able to push forward. And over here you can see the Chaos have actually taken that relic, pulling out the walking out with the cultists to put the listening post down, and now the Sisters are pushing forward. We've got a couple of Inferno Pistols up. Looks like Kimura is sending forward the cultists to try and engage them in combat or something. And again the Sisters Battle is pulling back, but not before killing a lot of cultists. That's a lot of cultists going down. Those guys have been severely burned up front. Don't think Kimura cares about the cultists though. Who does really? Chaos regard the cultists as very expendable units. And there's that Sacrificial Circle doesn't look to be doing much in particular. In fact, I think Kimura is really just content to hang out with his Chaos Space Marines here and just continue teching. It's hard to tell what's going on. I'm just going to have a quick look. Yeah, he's teching to tier 3. Going to tier 3, so that's really cool. That's going to give him a huge advantage when he does hit it, because all that the Sisters of Battle have are these Battle Sister squads with some heavy bolters. And that's not going to be enough against Chaos tier 3. Once you've got possessed Chaos Space Marines, once you've got Obliterators, that's going to be it. And I think Deathwing needed to either take a little bit quickly or go for some other kind of weapon options. Maybe he needs to have got quicker vehicles or quicker tier 2 units, maybe some Celestians to harass some buildings or something like that. There's the armory for Kimura, so he's going to have some upgrades. Yeah, we've got heavy bolters going down now. He's going to have some leaders. And there's the sync error, so humble apologies to you guys. If you look at Kimura's base, he was building a possessed Chaos Space Marine squad. He was already on par with the Sister Battle out in the field, if not ahead. And the Sister Battle aren't taking up at all. They've got a Manufactorum over here building a Rhino. So I'm just going to tell you guys, Kimura wins this game. We've got Chaos taking out game 1. It's going to be Deathwing DA, choose the map for game 2. Thanks for watching.